You're now listening to a Rat House Production podcast. For more podcasts like this, head to retthaus.net.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of the Hurrayforjose podcast. And of course, I am Jose, and today with me we have
Justin CASTELLANOS back again.
Nice, and Mike.
Yep, two reoccurring guests on the Hurrayforjose podcast.
Yep.
Because why the fuck not?
Exactly, why not?
It's always fun. And there's a good possibility that Justin can actually become my new co-host for this.
Oh shit!
Looking
Just
forward
because after our first 3-hour podcast that we had a few years ago, it was just fucking amazing. And of course, I loved the other time that he was on too recently.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. We always have a really good times like talking.
Was that like a month ago?
I think so. Talk a little bit like more.
A little right here,
yeah,
right here.
That's your.
That was like about a month and a half ago, right?
Yeah, give it a take. Yeah,
something like that.
It's a trip that when you listen to so when I listened to that one. And then I listened to the one 3 years ago. It's crazy how much like you change.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just from what your message is.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. Like that's the same guy. No, I guess it's not the same guy.
Yeah,
you know,
not the same. Just
more experience.
Just different.
A lot different. Yeah.
So a lot different.
What is this right here?
This is actually his poster, and then this one's our buddy Matt's poster. Okay. Just that we had him in the wrong pile. We had him in the throwaway pile.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I wanted to keep this one."
What the fuck are you doing with my shit, bro?
Yeah, pretty much.
Where are you going with that?
Yeah, we spent all day this past Saturday just working on.
It looks fucking nice.
Yeah, I definitely
it.
like the color. We're gonna have the foam like squares up on the walls to reduce noise. We're gonna put a carpet in eventually.
That's gonna be a project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not too bad because we're just gonna staple them up there.
Yeah.
Just because there's no point in.
Didn't they do that in Hustle and Flow?
Yeah,
probably.
Very hustle and flowish. It sounds like
it works. It works. I like it. I dig it.
Hey, if if it makes the product better, let's do that.
Oh hell yeah!
Hopefully, yeah, it's gonna reduce a lot of the
no, I'm just glad we actually went with this color because I know we were talking about it and like if we put this color, it's gonna make everything a whole lot
it's
brighter.
Gonna make it pop a lot. We changed some of the bulbs up top too, so they're wider bulbs.
Oh shit! Nice.
So they're
I
not
didn't know
as
that.
yellow. We have got the backlights. We're sending
backlights.
we're sending up everything a little bit better here and there.
A little bit more professional.
Fuck yeah.
But you can't make it too professional though. You got to have some character, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
that's us.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying. That's why I asked. Like, what is this comic stuff? Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh well, these were the posters that we actually had
on the wall
before.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big Deadpool fan, so bam.
that second one's gonna be sick.
Dude, it's gonna be so good.
I am so dope.
So
Unfortunately, the bad incident did occur on set on that.
Somebody passed away.
One of the stunt doubles for the chick who's playing Domino passed away.
What?
I think she was riding on a motorcycle or some shit like that. And
on set, wasn't it?
on set.
Yeah.
On set, she died.
Yeah.
It was just like one of those
dude.
freak accidents that happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
Again, Rob Liefeld, who's like pretty much the creator of Deadpool, and it took him like a good minute to put up a post. He posted on Twitter like a month ago, saying he's like, hey, I know it's late, but just giving time, personal feelings to the family, and he mentioned all the condolences about it. He met her on set too, so it's like. Like he was hit hard about it too.
It's really sad.
So I mean, it's sad when any death like that, just any death in general.
Oh yeah,
like it's like I was watching that video. You seen that recent video where the cop shot that kid that was wrestling with him?
The kid took the clip out of
of his belt or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just lit him up.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, what's like? I've even posted it on Facebook. I'm like, what's the worst this kid's gonna do now? Throw bullets really hard at you?
It's
you didn't have to shoot him while he was standing.
Like I can.
I mean, you could have taken him. You could have taken him down, beat the shit out of him on the floor. Yeah, you didn't have to kill him.
Yeah,
shoot his legs.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like,
there you go.
Right. But at the same time too, it's like, what is that slight possibility that motherfucker had the same fucking firearm on him just in case?
I mean,
true.
But like I said,
but to be able to reach for that weapon. loaded up while they're like 2 feet away from each other.
That's different, but there's so many possibilities. I'm not justifying what the police officer was right.
I mean, I also saw some of the video beforehand where the guy does start swinging on the cop.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, dude, you're trained to deal with these fucking kids, and it's a fucking kid.
Yeah.
You're trained to fucking take this 14-year-old fucking kid down and arrest his ass.
See, I try to think. So I looked at another video today that was different from the one that we both were commenting on.
Yeah.
And this one shows a different angle. So apparently there's this someone in the car just recording the whole thing when he comes at the cop.
Yeah.
And just records everything. And it's just like, all right, so I don't want to be that guy that hates on cops or this and that.
Yeah.
So we got to look at it from all different angles.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. What would have happened if the kid knocked out the cop? Say he swings out and knocks him out. What would he have done? Would he have killed him?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? But one thing that we do know is once the wrestling stopped, and there was a distance created, the cop was able to assess the situation by then. And so now it's just like, all right, he has a clip, and the kid clearly, like, he's standing up. He's not even facing the cop at first.
Yeah.
He shoots him. Boom, he shoots him. Like, when he shoots him, he jerks, and you can see the clip.
Yeah.
Okay. At that moment, why are you doof, 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 doof?
Just unloading.
He shoots him unloading.
Whatever rounds he had in that fucking thing, he just unloaded on this kid.
Yeah, and it's just like, fuck. Like,
that's my thing. Like,
I think the kid was dead before he even hit the ground, man.
That's like, I know it was like for most people, it's like a very sensitive topic, but at the same time, people need to fucking talk about this in a very non-radical way.
Yes.
That's going on in today's society. Is like,
I agree.
Everybody needs to be biased of the situation because you weren't there. You don't know what's happening. It's like it was a while ago. It's like this chick got pulled over and she had expired tags, and she was telling her son, or her 5-year-old kid or 3-year-old kid, if the cops try to touch him, fight them. I'm like,
yeah, it's like, no.
I was like, why are you gonna teach your kid fucking violence like that? It's like,
yeah. Or if you get pulled over, don't get out of the car.
I know.
Yeah.
No, me.
He did that shit.
Hey, but I put my hands up.
You did. But I've seen plenty of videos of people say have their hands up and they get shot.
Yeah, but
you're pretty dark.
He's like, I'm gonna talk. And it was at night, bro.
You're pretty dark.
We were in somewhere we weren't supposed to be.
But the thing though, it's like,
you're pretty dark for getting out of your car when you get pulled over, bro.
Dude, fucking
maybe I can get away with some shit like that.
Fucking in Iraq, my fucking people used to joke and tell me, say, hey, we're gonna send your ass fucking undercover. I'm like, why? It's like, you look like one of them. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Jeez.
But
how shitty is that? That's a reality.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's sad. Luckily, he didn't get shot because, one, we were actually being respectful to the cops. Like, yes, sir, no, sir, blah, blah. Other shit just made the cop laugh. Like,
but the thing, too, is, like, regardless how fucking pissed off you are, and regardless you like law enforcement or not, and regardless of how big of a fucking dick they are, and I know people are going to fucking get pissed off at me by saying this, just fucking comply. Just fucking listen. At the end of the day, if he's being a fucking dick, you take his fucking badge number and his name and make a fucking complaint.
Most people's like big thing is, well, if they're asking for ID, why do you have to give it to them? You don't have to blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you show them the ID. Okay, you're not the person we're looking for. Have a good day. That's it. You're not getting your ass beat. You're not fucking going down and then getting arrested for fucking what is that shit where you're not trying to get arrested and all that shit. Fucking fighting it.
When
resisting arrest.
Yeah,
like you're not getting arrested. All that shit. And it's like, dude, just fucking listen, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's so easy not to get fucked up by a cop.
Yeah.
I mean, there are those moments where they do get excessive and out of control, where they start like manhandling for no fucking reason. It's like, dude, I'm doing what you fucking told me. Like, why are you fucking hitting me?
And then now people are like, well, fuck this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they have fucking chest cameras now.
Yeah.
And then the fact that now certain people are saying, well, cops shouldn't have those. I'm like,
what?
Why not?
If we're allowed to record them, they should be allowed to record us. But to be fair, too, a lot of cops
are shady about it.
They fucking turn them off, and then they turn them on later. It's like, wait, what happened to the 3-4 minutes?
Exactly,
in between this?
but that's on. But they're gonna get fucked up on the long run on that.
Yeah, but also they don't get in trouble. That's what pisses the people off.
That's the thing.
Is that they don't get in trouble for that. So I'm like, there's got to be an equal amount of like consequence for both sides.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely totally agree with
if
that.
you're being a smartass and being a dickhead to the cop for no fucking reason, just because you want to bust your phone out and be like, look what I can do, and then you try to make a cop look like a bad guy. Yeah, it's gonna piss somebody off.
Yeah,
dude. It happens to anybody. It's like somebody's going to your work and they start fucking questioning all this stupid shit, start doing all this and recording you and making it look like you're the bad fucking employee.
Oh yeah,
and they get you fired. You're like, bro, what the fuck? What happened to like the fucking 10-15 minute like thing beforehand that showed how this got to this point?
Well, it was like, or they keep saying, I'm recording. I'm like, okay, one, we understand you have your fucking phone out. You don't have to fucking keep repeating, I'm recording. I'm like, stop being a dumb fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And just follow instructions. Simple as that.
See, I think you made a really good point that we do need to hold them accountable. Like, I understand, you know, you get these people, I know my right to, but I think that ultimately people are so pissed off. People are kneeling on all that football field kneeling bullshit.
Oh, don't get me started on that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good thing about modern technology is we have videotapes that we could see all this shit that's going down now.
Yeah.
Now the question is it getting worse? Is it getting better? Has it been worse in the past and we just didn't see shit?
Or is it being how?
Well, I think the whole thing now is the smartphones, because everyone's recording everything.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of it's being leaked out. A lot of people are Facebook Living it. Like before Facebook Live, it was they're on Ustream live streaming it from there. Mm-hmm. And I remember when the whole occupying like Phoenix, occupying LA, and all that shit was going down. I was watching 2 feeds. Well, 3 technically. One on CNN, one on Fox, and then one on Ustream.
Yeah.
And the one on Fox and CNN, they're like, oh, look at these cops. You know, they're holding their line, all this, blah, blah. They're showing the cops facing the protesters, like standing in the line with the riot shit. But then you watch the live, or the Ustream one, and there's cops telling pedestrians, like all the protesters, people videotaping, just with their camera, videotaping what's happening. Get off the street. And they're on the curb. Which is legal. You're allowed to be on the curb, on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
These cops would pass by. If a person had their phone or camera a little bit past the curb, they would fucking smack the camera down, or they would pull them onto the fucking street. And the one incident, when they pulled the guy down, they're like, dude, what are you doing? I was on the sidewalk. Just like what the hell? And they take his ass down. Cops surround him in a circle while the people inside are beating the shit out of this fucking guy. And then they arrest his ass. And then I'm like, wait, why aren't they showing this on Fox or CNN?
But you also
it's the people live streaming that are showing the real shit that's going down. And I'm watching this at the exact same fucking time.
Well, you also got to remember how fucking media is. They want to scrutinize everything, and not only just scrutinize it, they got to meet it to their demographics. Like fucking like CNN, super left wing liberal.
Yeah.
On that aspect, and then while you got Fox is pretty much conservative right wing people. So, and like one of the podcasts that I listen to, Drinking Bros, even one of the guys, Ross Patterson, he said, I have to watch Fox, MSNBC, and CNN.
Yeah, you have to get both sides.
You have to get all 3 different variants of it. It's like...
And it's very, very
so hard to know.
It's frustrating.
To find anything out nowadays. It's so hard.
It's very, very rare that you'll see those stations or networks actually agree on the
same
fucking
shit.
stuff. And when they do agree, a lot of people are like, wait, why the fuck is this happening? All of a sudden, they're both arguing against it, and all of a sudden they're agreeing with this shit. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
You start questioning shit.
And then you're like, why are they agreeing?
Yeah.
Like, what? Maybe they both have something to gain from this point.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, at that point, you
That's
can't
why I
trust
love
the
fucking
media.
House of Cards. House of Cards.
They explain it. They do the whole conspiracy type shit.
Yeah.
And try to like break it down.
Well,
But it's real. That shit really goes down.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's why I love that show, just because I don't think it's we just have this blind fucking charade of an idea of what really is, you know, what's the reality. We're so far off from it. We're like, there is like, I love how they show like, you know, like this guy's passing a bill, you know, and you think like, all right, there's some, you know, they care about these jobs and they care about this and that, or like they don't give 2 fucks. They owe somebody else a favor, and now they're paying for it. And it's just like, and here we are thinking, oh, I like this politician.
Yeah,
he really cares about like the fucking fucked up lake that we're getting our water from that's making us all sick. He cares about us. Nobody cares about us, and he cares about us. Fuck it, I'm going with him.
It's like,
but as soon as they get into power, they don't do shit about that fucking lake.
Well, it's like
that lake
they
is
just start
fucked.
dumping more shit and pollution into it. You're like, really, bro?
Lake is just as fucked as it was before.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of my favorite shows, which unfortunately is not on air, pretty much on the network anymore. Was it This is the Tim Allen one. Shit, just totally forgot.
Home Improvement?
No, it was a different one he did. The recent one he just did. So I was watching one of the episodes, and it was during the pretty much the election time.
Okay.
So Last Man Standing. There we go. Last Man Standing, and pretty much it has a lot of very conservative themes to it, but it makes sense and it's fucking hilarious. It's a really good show. So if you have not watched it, highly recommend to watch it. And one of the episodes about since Hillary was running for presidency, right? So her mom was kind of getting upset with the youngest daughter. It's like, well, I don't want to vote for her because I don't agree with her. So what? And her mom's like, well, don't you just want to vote her because she's a woman? And she's like, no, blah blah blah. and it's funny because the mom's very awkward because one of their neighbors, he's black.
Yeah.
And the cool thing, he's a former Marine too, so he has that kind of persona of it too.
That fucking jarhead persona.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's funny
that
too.
meathead gung ho ness. He's got a special meathead gung ho ness about
and
this
it's funny
character.
too. And it's funny because when she tried to bring up like black topics on the show, she kind of gets like super awkward about it. She's like,
she wants to like recreate that BET feel, but she can't. Like.
Exactly. And it's funny because they look at her when she tries to say it, and she like kind of fucks it up, and they're like, "What?" Yeah. So, and she mentioned about so she brought him. He came by to the house, and they were talking, and she bring up like Obama, and he's like, "Well, did you vote for Obama?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, didn't you vote him because he's black?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "I look at his fucking platform." I was like, and sadly, that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't look at
the platform, what they're bringing to the table.
Exactly. So that's why a lot of people, especially in the state of California, we're super liberal in a sense, and they'll be like, "Well, I'm voting for her because she's a woman." I'm like, that's not good enough for me.
I hate that those people are allowed to vote.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
well, no, the people
the fact that she has a vagina is why you're voting for her.
Yeah.
This is our next fucking world leader here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look who we have as president right now.
Yeah.
Look what options we have.
But true.
Yeah, but at the same time, we had the chance of having Bernie, but the Democrats pushed for Hillary so goddamn hard that they fucked over another fucking Democrat.
Yeah,
but I look at in that thing because I think Bernie is really popular. He was, especially amongst the young, younger voters. And I don't necessarily, I wasn't for Bernie. One thing is just because his plan didn't make sense. He was on the Bill Maher show. Yeah, and I believe it was the Bill Maher show, but they did an interview on him, like saying, hey, you're saying how if you tax the 1%, you put them, they charge them more taxes, it'll give us more free education, free healthcare, this and that. And he goes, yeah, that's what. And then he goes, well, actually, we have our economists actually looked into this, and you're way off. You're way off. We're going to have to tax a lot deeper than that 1%. He goes, oh, well, you're right. But if you're building your campaign among these statistics and this numbers, and these are proven wrong, you built a whole campaign that we know is fraudulent because you're making promises that you can't keep.
But here's the thing, though.
But that's also most candidates that run. They make promises that they can't keep. But the one thing that a lot of people did like about Bernie was that throughout his entire career, he has been the most consistent in what he's been fighting for.
Well, that's true. Yes. He's very consistent. But
I agree with that.
Yeah. But at the same time, he has a lot of his platform was based on socialist views.
Yeah.
And name me one country that socialism has worked.
True, but it's not 100% socialist.
But it's a democratic socialist belief he has.
But he was very heavy.
Well, yeah, but either way, what country that has socialism involved has it worked? Look at fucking Venezuela. It's a socialist fucking country. And
yeah, but their girls are so hot.
They are, but look how shitty everything is.
They're all in boats now. Did they just get hit with
but here's the thing though. But so that's what everybody
boats
is
and
like,
Venezuela,
right? But no one looks past the actual fucking issues on everything. It's like, and the reason why is like, well, fucking Trump won. This motherfucker wasn't even expecting to fucking win.
No, and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I'm president. And then at that time period, you had every fucking dumb motherfucker out in the streets protesting. And I'm like, did you vote? No.
Yeah.
Then shut the fuck up.
I think in California there was like 1,500 people who voted for fucking Harambe. They voted
shit like that.
for a fucking dead gorilla.
Which is fucking stupid. It's hilarious, but take this shit seriously. It's like,
I mean, I can't give him too much shit because when I saw Roseanne Barr on the ballot, I voted.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you can't give him too much shit. Harambe was a good bad motherfucker.
I mean, I think Harambe got more votes than Roseanne Barr did when she was on the
Harambe
ballot.
for Halloween last year.
Really?
I was a fan. Yeah,
I was a fan. I was a fan.
Shed some tears for that guy.
Right.
but that's my thing though. It's like everybody wants a bitch, but they don't want fucking do shit. And especially now this time of age now, it's like it's back to the whole fucking super liberal social justice fucking fucktards. They want to be like, well, fuck, what we're gonna do today? I don't know. Fuck, I heard about this protest. Let's say we're there and take some selfies and think we're fucking cool. Yeah. But
I fucking hate
you're really fighting the power now.
But and again, like
it's all for likes on
exactly.
shit for Instagram and social media.
Well, it's all about they're portraying themselves to be something.
That
they're really fighting the man.
Exactly.
It's like I've heard plenty of interviews where 100% actual like feminists get pissed off at these women who claim to be feminists, but all they do is shit on the male. Like, it's like,
how is that neutral?
That's not what they're like. That's not what feminism is. We're looking for equality. We're not looking for more pay. We're looking for the chance to get more pay if we work harder than the next man.
Exactly.
Like that's equality. You know,
that's my
equal
thing.
pay. Fucking working our ass off, just like the other guys work their ass off to get where they need to be. If we work our ass off more than that person, then we should be able to get a higher pay than that person.
Dick or vagina? Yes.
No, it's all about equality.
I'm down for equality.
That's why, like, I used to say, like, female comedians and male comedians. Now I just say comedians. Like, okay, well, these are my favorite comedians. Blah, blah. I'm like, well, what are your favorite female? I'm like, they're just comedians.
Yeah.
The fact that they have a pussy and one has a cock, it's no fucking difference. If they're funny, they're fucking funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute, but name a super hilarious girl comedian.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Margaret Cho.
Yeah.
Are they as funny as male comedians?
In their own different way.
In their own,
yeah, because Ellen DeGeneres is one of the comedians that can make me bust up laughing without cussing. She makes me laugh more than Jerry Seinfeld, and he doesn't really cuss all that much in his shows either. I mean, they'll let a
and
few
I'm not
words
being
and shit
sexist.
slip.
I love stand-up comedy.
I mean, it's overly saturated with male comics for sure.
Yeah.
By no means am I sexist, but that was a good point that you just made right now. But that I think has a lot to do with it. Since it is so saturated with male comics, we're gonna get kind of like I guess better, just because not.
Well, no,
better is the wrong way to put it.
Because
too.
I think a lot of people
there's a bigger pool to choose from.
But I also think that I don't know if it's 100% right, but it's what I've been seeing is that more males watch comedy and they get that male humor.
Oh yeah.
So then, but also when they do see a female comedian, they're not just looking to see if she's funny; they're looking to see if she's hot.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will say like, "Oh, this comic's fucking funny," but in reality, they're just pretty much saying like, "Dude, this comic's just hot. Like, go see her. Like, she's hot."
Well, it's
Christina Pajinski said it best on their podcast on Your Mom's House.
That's Your Mom's House. That's
Tom Segura. Tom Segura's and Christina Pajinski's podcast. They were talking about like appearances with comics, like Joe Rogan when he does his shows, like his stand-ups and all this stuff. He'll wear long sleeves, because he doesn't in like looser shirts, so he doesn't look as big. He doesn't look like that person who stands out of all the regular comics.
Yeah.
You know, because he's a good-looking dude. Yeah. He's buff. He's got like the sleeves, so he hides his shit so people can concentrate on his comedy.
Yeah.
Like when Christina does her stand-up, she I guess supposedly she has like huge fucking tits. But what she does is she wears like shit to like cover them up so you can't really tell. So people are just focusing on her comedy, on what she's saying. When there's other comedians who go out there and like if they're like a buff, ripped like person doing stand up, they'll wear that fucking tight shirt to make their shit stand out. So people are just like not really listening to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Same with women, they'll wear like the fucking tits hanging out and all that stuff. So you're noticing their tits, their body, not so much their words.
Well, yeah, no, it's like fuck. Her special's on Netflix, and I forgot.
That's why a lot of times too, if you really want to see if a comic is funny, if you can only find their special on video, play the video, but don't look at the video. Just listen to it if it's an album.
Yeah.
Then you can really tell, because if you're listening to it and you're fucking busting up, you're like, all right, this motherfucker is funny.
Yeah. I think all right, so I think I just figured it out. It's not that I think male comics are funnier. I just think I'm able to relate to their humor a lot better.
A lot more.
And it's funnier to me in that sense because like, oh shit, I thought about that. Girls think completely different than we do. So I don't really You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't really click like that. It doesn't get me laughing, but
I think
maybe I got to step away from that.
Yeah.
The best place that I think you can actually enjoy more comedy are going to like not so much
shows.
the open mic nights, but yeah, go to like the lower, less known comics.
Yeah.
and you will see a lot of female comedians that are fucking killing the game right now. They are destroying, and you'll just be busting up.
You know who I saw the other day that was funny as fuck was the Wayne. Sean Waynes. They saw him at the Brea Improv.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker's hilarious.
Dude, nothing like their older brother though. Fucking Keenan Ivory.
Yeah, Keenan Ivory.
I haven't seen his
Dude,
stand-up.
he's fucking
hilarious.
Dude, so good.
Oh, dude. But
Is Marlon Wayne's a funny comic? I know his movies are funny, but
He does some good stuff. I haven't really heard too much of his stand up, so I can't really like
Yeah,
say
same.
for sure.
yeah.
but
I mean, I've heard that he's done really good. I think he got heckled by Chris Rock years ago.
no
Really?
way.
Yeah, they're saying something
You know
like,
how Chris Rock fucking
I guess he was
heckling
sitting
you?
back in the, like behind the bar or something like that, or by the bar, and he just shouts like, "Say something funny or tell some jokes." Like
Really?
I'm just like, "Oh shit!"
That's
like,
fucked.
Like he's like heckling him, just busting the fuck up, dude.
Dude, I was listening to a podcast that Bert Kreischer was talking about when he first started. He goes into this one comedy club, and open micer. He was playing at one of his ex girlfriends next to where she lived or whatever. And they go there, and he's the only white dude, and him and his chick are the only white people in the audience.
Yeah.
It's all black, right? So like all the comedians are like they're all black too, and they kept making jokes about them like in the audience all night. Before you know it, they'd realize Bert Kreischer's coming up next. It was the most awkward. He said he never bombed so hard in his life.
Oh, I bet.
Fuck, I can imagine.
But I think him growing up in Tampa.
I think they called him Birdie Bert or something.
But I think him growing up in Tampa and going to FSU and becoming like the number one party animal also helped him to become a good comic and to perform to a black audience because like
it's a mixed
with that
area.
it is
Demographic.
fucking different, like performing in front of a black audience because they're more lively as an audience.
Yeah.
You know, they'll tell you if you suck. They'll fucking let you
you'll
know real quick.
You'll know.
Yeah.
Black comedians are funny as fuck though. Well, what's his name?
But some of them are hit and miss now for me. Now it's like they keep talking. It's repetitive now.
It's like I love George Lopez, but his two latest stand-up, I haven't even seen his newest one. It's out. I've been telling you guys like,
but I'm not. I wasn't a fan of it.
He's been getting really fucking political.
Yeah.
And when he first started, he wasn't political at all. He would talk about his childhood getting beaten. Yeah, I know comedians evolve.
Yeah.
But
He's
sometimes
doing a horrible job at it. You suck at evolving, bro.
Well, it's because there's comedians like George Carlin. He was always political.
Oh yeah.
He always get crazy, and he did the political thing right. And he knew how to do it. Like
he was seasoned.
Like
as
Louis
well.
C.K. will do a few things here and there.
I was just gonna bring up Louis C.K.
Jim Jeffries will hit some political topics and do it, like the whole gun control thing, which everyone uses every time there's a mass shooting. Like if you do it right. Do it. Like have a sprinkle in a few political things, but don't make your show 100% political where you're talking about, Mexicans the race, like Latinos are taking over. It's like, I get it, bro. Like you said in the first 3 fucking specials.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
But no, but
but he like his first like 2 or 3 stand-ups were fucking amazing.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So good.
Hell yeah. But back on the female comedians, I forgot her name, but she's an older woman. It's on Netflix, and her special it was fucking hilarious. I was fucking dying. And she's like, women, I got 3 things to tell you how to entertain, how to keep a man, please your man. And she's like, all right, ready? 1, make them food, feed them. That's all they want.
Yeah.
It's food.
Yeah.
And she's like, thing number 2, shut the fuck up. Like, and everyone was laughing. I'm like, and she's
I
like,
can relate to that.
She's like this, like, no, like, don't say anything. Just shut the fuck up. Just don't say anything. And she's like, tip number 3, just give them a random blowjob. That's it. And they're happy. I was like,
RBJs are nice.
Having a bad day? Oh my god!
I've never said get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
No, RBJ.
I don't think there's such thing as a bad blowjob.
No.
I really don't.
Did we just come up with the term RBJ?
Probably.
Yeah.
Someone's got to.
I mean, I'm sure.
I don't want to discredit us. I believe we're deep thinkers. We're fucking the elite. Not really.
Wait, I think
I'm
RBJ.
sure someone thought of that before.
I think
it's a thing.
RBJs are the case for RBF, man. Like, random blowjobs are the case for resting bitch face. Like,
Oh, I was thinking random butt fuck. I totally went somewhere else with that
That's
one.
a good one.
I mean, it can lead to that too.
I guess those
Like,
don't
how-
come as
how
often
would
as the RBJ.
Well, how would a chick like just like imagine? So you want to fuck me in the ass right now? I was gonna play some video games. Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool. No, it's like my favorite one of my favorite movies, Range 15, all done by veterans and everything. And there's a part. It's like, well, I'm gonna go for a walk. She's like, well, can I come with you? I haven't said anything in a while. I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever. They're like, well, we're gonna have sex. You want to have sex? Like, yeah. I was like, well, can you just stick it in my ass? Because I don't want to get pregnant during the zombie apocalypse or anything. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, ow. Is it did you eat corn? She's like, yeah, I think so.
Oh god.
Evan's got a horrible fucking anal story.
Oh, you heard Joey Diaz's story, right?
Fucking which one?
Well, I guess supposedly he found like a piece of like gum tinfoil in the chick's asshole.
No.
What?
He felt something like fucking stabbing him. What the fuck is that? He fucking dug in there and fucking pulled out a fucking piece of tinfoil.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like,
Who knows what kind of shit that goes into?
Oh, he just ate. It's probably one of those things where like some of the
How does
wrapper
that
got
get
stuck
there?
to the gum and like just ate
Yeah,
it.
you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, just fucking, she probably just swallowed the gum. He should've
Wow.
swallowed it. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't even want to think about how the fuck. Dude, that motherfucker's got some stories.
And,
that,
Oh, yeah.
Dude, a lot of people thought his stories were bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them. But then, like, on his podcast, he would actually call up some of the people, or he'd have people call in from his past. And he's like, hey, remember the one time we did this? He's like, yeah. And then they would tell his story, how he would tell it, like, verbatim.
Yeah.
Like, just exactly like it is. Like, oh, shit, this motherfucker's not lying. And then they'd bring up fucking other stories. Like, oh, what about when this happened? He's like, oh, shit, I fucking forgot about that shit, dog. Like, they'd bring up other crazy stories.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, this guy lived
The
crazy
craziest
fucking
life.
Yeah.
that is fucking.
That's
I mean, he found his mom dead, overdosed on cocaine while he was tripping on acid.
yeah, I think I
When he was
heard.
like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Holy shit.
yeah, dude. He was tripping on acid, so he went to his room.
God damn.
And like, it's like the lights are on. He's like, what the fuck? And he goes and looks, and he sees his mom just like laying on the floor and shit. And he had to go outside. Like, he called like the cops and stuff, and he waited outside. So like,
Shit.
he was tripping on
That's
acid.
fucking
while-
horrible.
Well, it's like,
Mom OD'd
it was like
and
when we were talking about earlier, like meeting famous people, and like everyone was like, "Did you take a picture?" I'm like, "Well, no." I'm like, "The
Yeah.
fuck?" It's like,
I took a picture with Bert. I have to.
oh, some people you have to.
Yeah, that's cool. I would like to take a picture with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just because he's such an influential podcaster that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I follow for years.
He's
now.
a trailblazer. Well, it's more of it is Mark Maron's a trailblazer. Same with Howard Stern, because how he does his shows on Sirius, it's pretty much a podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Mark Maron really did start it like fucking back in the day, like straight up on the internet, just doing his own radio shit. Same with Tom
of the
Green used to do
pioneers.
his radio show.
Has
yeah.
Tom Green been on JRE?
I don't think so.
I think so, but I'm not too sure.
It's kind of hard. Like over 1,000 podcasts, you gotta you assume everyone's been on that.
Yeah, he has like 1,000.
You know what?
1,013
I guess what
episodes now.
Steve-O told Joe, what he does after his shows, is that since people always bring in their cameras and like, here, this, oh no, this didn't come out right. So what Steve-O does, he has his own DSLR, and he'll bring it. So when he's taking pictures with all these like hundreds of people,
What's a DSLR?
it's a camera. Let's sit like this one.
Okay.
So he'll bring a camera like this, and he'll take the picture because he knows it's gonna come out good.
Yeah.
So he'll take one picture with everybody, and then he's like, all right, well, you can get them on the website. They'll be up there on my
Oh,
site.
nice.
Yeah, so you can get them
Yeah,
there.
but it doesn't always. I remember. I'll never forget. Like I used to rave back in the day. And,
Oh yeah, fucking Tigger loves you.
dude, I used
I
to
know
go
those
to the
sites.
ones so now they're all big fucking.
Oh, you used to go to the underground, like,
festivals.
Fresh Entertainment and
Yeah,
stuff?
there's one called like Gotham City or whatever,
Yeah.
and I think that was out in San Bernardino or some fucking.
A lot of them were out there at the
Yeah.
fucking Hudson or
Yeah.
at Barrows.
Yeah.
Barrows closed down.
And but yeah, so I want to see the pictures that they have. Oh yeah, here's your ticket.
Yeah.
Like, well, and then it says that they'll post them in like up in 14 days or something like that. They never go. I'm clicking on the fucking website every day. Like I want to see those
Yeah.
pictures. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, like why? what are we gonna do with those fucking pictures? Yeah, so you could, hey, so years down you could see a picture. Oh yeah, that was good, and then boom, that idea is out of your head, and you're not gonna fucking use it again. We take too many pictures now.
Yeah, but that's why I only actually like keep like the good ones. Like a few like the good ones here. If it's like a funny picture, I'll fucking keep it. And like once in a while, I'll get them like printed out just so I can have them like saved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know. Eventually, when I get older, I want to have like my actual like photo album. Shit that I actually have.
You have one. It's called Instagram.
No, but think about what
like
about
your own
when
personal shit.
When all this shit goes down, it's inevitably gonna go down or something's gonna change, and then you're not gonna be able to recover your stuff anymore. So you're like, fuck. I wish
Is it gonna be the end of the world?
Well, you heard about that hacked broadcast, right? Of the apocalypse.
No.
Like there's like a thing that was happening that there's like a warning that popped up on some people's TVs about the end of the world, like an apocalypse.
Yeah, but the thing is that how true is that? How true is it? How reliable is that?
True.
God, with modern technology, there's so many good bullshitters now. I saw one.
No, I mean this actually popped up on people's TVs.
Yeah, but
like they hacked the system and stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. How true is that? There's gonna be a hacker that says, "Oh, I'm just gonna fucking troll them." It's like, they do this a lot to fucking gamers, like the Lizard Squad.
Yeah.
Like they fucking constantly fucking fuck with people. It's like, well, we're gonna fucking crash this, like Xbox Live servers right now.
Oh, I remember that fucking dude. That was one of the best fucking things I've ever seen. Because have you guys ever seen the movie? What's that one movie with Angelina Jolie? Was it called Hackers?
I don't know, but she was super hot in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah,
I think it was called Hackers.
Was it Hackers? Yeah, it was a movie where like they're pretty much like they're pretty much having like a hacking war.
Yeah.
With one server like hacking and somebody's trying to keep them from hacking. They're just doing that shit, and that's what was happening because apparently they called like this one group ended up hacking the servers for PlayStation and Xbox, so they shut down servers
on Christmas.
Yeah. All the shit. So people were getting their new games and they couldn't play it and all the shit. They were pissed. Like people were like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
That's a pissed off.
Yeah. So I went on Twitter and I was checking it out, and some people were like, fuck this. Everyone started tagging Anonymous. Dude, figure this out. Fuck these guys. Blah blah. And then what Anonymous fucking did? They're like, all right, we have the servers back up. Blah blah blah. And sure enough, after like about an hour, they went back down. Like, dude, they did it again. Blah blah. They're like, okay. They found out who one of the hackers, like the main hacker was.
Yeah.
They released his information, which supposedly he created a new fucking group.
Yeah.
That was going against his old fucking group, doing all this shit. And then I guess what started happening is Anonymous started getting the information of everyone who was hacking.
Yeah.
Started releasing their fucking credit card information,
everything,
their socials, everything on fucking Twitter. Like, here you go. Here's their addresses. Do all this.
Have fun.
Go get them, and the servers are back up, and we just crashed their softwares. And
bunch of pissed off gamers.
They like Anonymous straight up and just they fried their whole fucking like system.
Like the community.
So, like, but it got to the point where when after Anonymous fried their shit, they went and fucking got a new one and fucking started up again, and then that's when Anonymous started releasing everything and crashed it again. And they're like, if you do it, it's gonna be even worse.
Oh yeah, it was horrible, bad. Dude.
I think Anonymous got pissed off at the fact that everyone was hitting him up.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
And they're like, these guys were just bullying people, and he like the main guy who just kind of ambushed his old fucking like group of hackers and all this shit, like trading, saying that they were cool and all this shit, and like he just shat on him.
You think Anonymous is a person or a group?
Yeah, I think it's a group around the world, which I think they have. It's probably like every few minutes or every few like probably every 30 seconds, something like that. Their location switches.
Yeah,
they have a thing that just makes the location go all around so they can't be tracked.
I think it's multiple people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It has to be multiple people.
I'm thinking a group of like 25 plus.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, like, from any community that you don't want to fucking piss off, guys, will come up in arms. It's the fucking gaming community. The gaming community.
I'm sure we could think of a lot more other groups that you would fucking fear before the gaming
most
community.
Gamers are PC gamers, and those guys are fucking nerds. They'll hack into a lot of shit.
I wouldn't want to piss off the fucking the Republican Party, like Nancy.
Well, that's because you're going.
They got all the guns. They got all the fucking. No. I mean, if there was a fucking civil war between Democrats and Republicans are fucking taking that. No. They got the firepower. They got. Those are the pro military, pro gun.
Okay.
Military. What are you gonna do? Kill me with celery and shit.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Gaming is pretty much gamers are a subculture. Let me say an actual subculture. We're the ones you don't want to fucking piss off, because who does it affect if you piss off the gaming community?
The gamers,
the developers, anything that makes money. will fuck them over. So anything that's developed towards PC gaming, they're going to take a hit.
But you're thinking gaming, so you're saying they're going to take a hit. Yeah, that's the gaming community. So you piss off the gamers who are the
companies.
I'm talking about the companies. Like, so Microsoft can take a big fucking hit.
hell yeah. So like,
how many gamers are gaming on PC that if they're like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not buying any more fucking shit.
Yeah. So like a big example, because I mentioned on the previous podcast, Comments After Dark, and a whole incident called Gamergate. So pretty much it was a big issue of identity politics.
Okay.
Some kind of fucking bullshit. It's stupid and it's fucking...
I fucking hate
identity politics.
So
pretty much what happened...
That's liberal politics.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit.
So what happened 3 years ago, a chick was dating this guy and he found out that she is also an indie game developer. So her ex-boyfriend found out that she was fucking sleeping around with these two journalists, gaming journalists, and so pretty much in a sense help her out, push out her fucking game. So he got pissed. He kind of made like a thread, and it went fucking kind of viral in a sense. But the drama didn't only lasted for like a few days.
Okay.
All right, done. No one cared about it. And then all of a sudden, someone's like, "Well, shit. Well, maybe there's," and then all of a sudden, like a slight controversy with certain gaming journalists, like, "Well, maybe them too." Blah blah blah. All right, cool. Squashed. And all of a sudden, August 28th, fucking 2013, 2012, whatever, fuck it. All the major fucking gaming press, Kotaku, Polygon, all them, at the same time, all in one day, on August 28th, they posted a fucking articles, pretty much the same thing, gamers are dead. And then pretty much it said, calling all gamers are white supremacists, fucking misogynistic motherfuckers, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden we're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell no. So every fucking gamer was like, no, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So what happens to them? Their shit just fucking, pretty much, they almost died. Any fucking social media for them almost was completely wiped out. And what gave more power for the reviews and everything that? All the YouTubers.
Yep.
All the video game reviews that come on YouTube.
It's funny. I'm thinking like, how have I never heard of any of this? I know how. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you are.
So it's like so. Pretty
Why have I heard of this?
But that's the thing
I know
too,
why.
and that's the thing. The fact that they say
My bad.
that kind of say something like that, it's like, I'm not fucking white.
Yeah.
How am I a fucking white supremacist?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a fucking gamer, and I was like, no, fuck that. I was like, how am I misogynistic? Yeah, I can be an asshole, and but not, and just keep saying that we're bullies. We fucking sexually abused, like cyberbullying on women online and blah blah blah.
But that's when we're in a too sensitive fucking society. When it's just once back in the day, you should be like, oh, you fucking cocksucker or whatever. It's like, you know what if he was homosexual and he is a cocksucker? What if like, hey, how do you know? It's just like, what the hell?
It's like, why don't you just shut the fuck up?
It's like you really got to watch what you say. You know?
It's like I had a friend and like he was gay and we were fucking talking shit. I'm like, well, shut the fuck up, bitch. And he's like, I'll be your bitch. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, well, I was like, fuck. I'm like, fuck you. He's like, when? I'm like, God, shut up.
Yeah, it was like one of my buddies, dude. Like back in the day, it made me laugh so fucking hard because like he's gay and he has like the mannerism, like typical like what you think a gay person do. And this guy, you don't have to fucking ask, you already know.
Yeah.
This guy comes, he's like, oh my god, are you gay? He's like, bitch. Please, like I fart rainbows and just glitter. I'm like, oh shit,
That's gay as fuck.
I'm like, dude, like he fucking owned it. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's funny. I used to date this chick that had a gay cousin.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies was telling me about, I wasn't there at the time, but he goes, yeah, the other day he farted, and another one of my buddies said, what? And you heard it? I was shocked that you heard it. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking gold right there.
But then my thing is that everybody's so super sensitive. It's fucking annoying. It's like, all right, fine, you're gonna talk shit on me, but don't get pissed off when I start saying shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. They think they can shoot the shit, but once you give them like, you start roasting them pretty good. They get fucking butter, and they like either one, they get pissed off and like walk away, or two, they just fucking sit there quiet, just smoldering in their fucking hate, trying to think of a comeback for like until
I hate when people talk shit and can't they can't get it back. Like they can dish it, but when they get it,
that's like it's like in the same thing. And I use this quote what my mom tells me for almost everything. If you're gonna fucking cry, don't play.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Yeah, pretty basic, right? We're
It's
not-
like what I teach my little nieces. If you're gonna hit someone, expect to get
Hit back.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, that's why I tell my little like, don't fucking hit people because I'm gonna smack you. Then my other little niece comes in, like my niece smacks her, and the other one hits her back. She starts crying. I'm like, dude, that's what you get. Don't fucking hit someone.
Remember that video that we were going back and forth about
The
child
bully one,
bullying?
yeah, the bully one where the kid ended up committing suicide.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was like 8 or something like
Yeah.
that, or 10 or something
Yeah.
like that, and I guess like they showed camera footage of this kid getting knocked out in school,
Yeah,
like in a
and
bathroom
the
or
teachers,
something.
the teachers didn't tell the parents that he had or they didn't show him the footage. They just said that he had passed out in the bathroom.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
But the kid ended up like getting bullied. Didn't really like. I think he said something to his parents, or something like that. The kids like picking on him or something like before.
Mm-hmm.
But then the whole getting knocked out thing happened. They didn't say anything. And then the kid ended up getting bullied again. Ends up going home. And the mom found him like fucking. He like hung himself, huh?
But see, so my question is bullying getting worse? Is it?
I think with social media, I think it can be.
It can be, but
It's a
here's the-
different bullying
Yeah.
took
It's
on
a-
a
it's a-
different
yeah.
role.
But here's my thing: is that children, my personal belief, because I have 3, should be on social media.
They
they
should
should.
have 3 personal beliefs.
And so, no, but here's my thing: is like children should not be on social media at all. If they are, it better be fucking super regulated. Like
They don't need it. They don't need social.
Yeah.
We
If
don't need it.
yeah.
But social
If anything,
media,
like if they're gonna be on YouTube or something, dude, they have YouTube Kids.
yeah, exactly.
Only let them on that shit. Where they're not gonna let them go into all this crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So, but
do they have YouTube Kids?
Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
they do.
Good.
So, but that's my thing though.
Glad
But-
someone's on top of that
Same
shit.
with Netflix. They have
Yeah,
Netflix Kids and all
yeah.
that stuff.
But here's my thing too, and partially it's the school's fault. At the same time, as kids like, well, we don't think it's bullying. I'm like, look, motherfucker, because I even my
Parents' fault.
no, it's not. It's not just the parents' fault. It's both.
mean-
It's going to be on both parties.
Yeah.
But it's like with like someone with my mindset, the school kind of holds you back a little bit. So it's like,
Look at a school is an outside entity.
oh yeah,
Our jobs as I'm not a parent, but you said you have 3. Your job is to prepare these children for
Oh,
the world.
hell yeah.
And with the world,
Oh no,
it's
his,
gonna-
his kids are prepared. Trust me.
You know, but our jobs are to teach them how to deal with all circumstances,
Oh,
because
yeah.
the world's going to throw a whole bunch of
Well,
curveballs.
that's why- that's-
bullying's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
So ultimately, we're not going to be able to know what's going to be there all the time. But our job is to teach the kids. So when they go into school and something does happen,
Yeah.
So when they're saying, "Oh, the school didn't do this, school didn't do that," there's going to be a lot of shitty things that happen.
Oh,
at
yeah,
school.
it's like yeah.
Like I think, like all right, this is how my dad taught me. Like going into like middle school and shit. He's like, there's gonna be other kids. They're gonna be older. Blah blah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Martial arts.
he's like first things first. He's like, so if somebody wants to fight you, fucking say you don't want to fight or whatever, and back up once. If he comes at you again, back up a second time. If he comes at you again, like by the time like you back up 3 times, and if he comes at you at the 3rd time, he's like, knock him the fuck out. Don't let him talk. Don't let him move, because that means he wants to start something. You gave him 3 chances to make sure everyone sees you backing up at least 3 times, saying that you don't want to fight. And if he comes up on the 3rd time, just knock his ass out. And when he hits the floor, make sure he's fucking out.
Yeah.
But now you got to
Because-
teach that kid how to do that. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he's going to fuck up
Oh,
somehow.
it's
Yeah.
like I told my
But
kids.
also, like most bullies, if you show them that you're gonna fucking swing back, even if you get your ass beat, but you show them a good fucking fight, you clock them fucking
Oh,
good
hell
at least
yeah.
once, they're gonna give you a little bit more respect. Like, okay, I need to watch out because this fool just gonna start swinging.
Well, it's like my kids. I was like, they're like, this kid's picking on me. Was it what they do? Well, they did this. I'm like, all right, fine. This is and I try to be like this, like the easiest going on the aspect. I'm like, well, if you keep doing it, say something to the teacher. Well, I did. What did the teacher do? Nothing. All right, fine. That excludes that.
Yeah.
Next time this kid do something, then you do something back. So I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, you won't get in trouble by me at all. If you get in trouble by the school,
Yeah.
then I'll handle the school.
But you have to also tell them. But if you won't get in trouble, but if I find out you're the instigator,
Yeah,
then I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
That's what I keep telling my
Yeah.
kids. I was like, you do not throw the first punch.
Yeah.
Bro.
You don't do anything first. It was like my youngest, fucking Ayana. She is my little fucking literally my carbon copy. Fucking another boy pulled her hair, and she's like, nope. Gah! fucking clocked his ass. I'm like,
I had a girl.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm proud of you, my baby girl. So
you gotta raise them tough.
Yeah.
It's not a light, easy, go free world.
No,
but you gotta teach them like you said, like the proper ways to handle shit.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like if at one point the teachers, if you tell the kid to stop, he doesn't stop. You go and tell the teacher. Teacher doesn't do anything. You tell your parents. And if what your parents goes and talks to the teachers and all that stuff, that still happens. You fucking have to react.
Yeah.
Or else that's the only way you can get it to stop.
Exactly.
And not only that, so, I mean, and this doesn't change when you're a child. You know, if you teach them the right way how to handle circumstances, they're gonna incorporate that into other circumstances
life,
throughout their life. And one of the hardest things I've ever gone through was, you know, for a lot of people, a breakup.
Yeah.
But when you go through that and you learn how to get through that breakup, I've used what I've learned in that situation and other things in real life, you know, and other life circumstances, and you know what I mean, and that's what you need. I learned so much from that I'm able to incorporate it in other circumstances, and it works out good. So if you can teach your kids how to say, I mean, of course, a breakup, you can't. It's kind of different, of course, but if you teach your kids, you know, they're going to go through traumatic events in their life.
Oh yeah.
If you teach them really how to handle one, they're going to use those tools in other circumstances and throughout their life.
Yeah,
throughout their lifetime.
Like Jose can say, I'm not a very easygoing dad. I will be a complete asshole with my kids, and I've been told by people, it's like, you're being an asshole to your kids. That's fucked up. I'm like, no, the world's not pretty. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat everything for my kids.
Yeah.
And so it's like, fuck you, and I don't give a shit. And I was like, now these days, kids are more of little bastards that they are compared to when we were kids.
Shitheads.
Yeah. Like, I think last year, school year, my son was getting picked on, and he was getting mad, and he came up and he told me, he's like, well, this kid's making fun of me. I'm like, why? What's the fucking issue? He's like, well, he was saying you're small. I'm like, huh? What? As I'm actually pretty tall for an average Mexican. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to take you to school. I want to see who this fucking kid is. And so I...
He just unloads.
No. So I go and I dropped him, and so I'm going.
Drop that kid?
No. So I was going to go drop off.
Drop that motherfucker.
So I want to go see, so I want to go take my kids to school, and my son's like, well, that's that kid. I'm like, who? The kid was making fun of you. I'm like, I looked at him. I'm like,
look here, you little fuck.
No, and I see his dad, and they're like literally about 5 feet away from me. And I look at his dad, and his dad is small and pudgy and shit. I'm like, son, that's his dad? Yeah. Oh, fuck his ass up. And everybody look.
You teach your kid to leave my fucking kid alone, or it's your ass.
And
In front of your kid.
And he looks at me, and he's like, I'm like, what? And before I had to say anything, my son is like, my dad was a soldier. And the kid's like, oh. I'm like, fuck, he peached my punchline. All right, cool. Fuck it. Have a nice day.
See, in that situation, I think ultimately, you know, talk to the parents.
Chris, what time are we at right now?
You're at 52 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think we should probably end it pretty.
Hey, it went quick.
But say what you're gonna say right now.
I think in that situation, the best thing would do is, you know, talk to the parents, be like, hey, apparently something was going on, and then tell your kid, you know, talk to your was it your daughter or your son?
My son.
Your son. Yeah. Tell him, look, he's gonna say a lot of things, and maybe he's saying things because he doesn't have it so well at home. So you know what? Just ignore him. If he touches you, fuck him up.
Oh yeah.
Words can only dig so deep. Yeah, words can fucking hurt.
Yeah.
They'll fucking get like graved into your fucking head. But
that's if
fucking,
you let it.
Yeah, but just move past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the toughest people will focus on just one negative thing that somebody says. Somebody will be like, "Oh, dude, I fucking don't like your face." It's like, well, what? After a while, like you'll think like, "That was a stupid fucking thing."
Yeah, right.
You're sitting there by yourself taking a shower, like. Fuck's wrong with my face? like it could be like a few days later, and you're like, whatever. But
you look in the mirror an extra second longer.
Right?
Like brushing teeth, like what the fuck? What?
Just listen. Do you have a blemish or something? Shit.
Booger.
Yeah. But I think I'll end it with a good comeback that you guys can use to anybody.
Oh yeah.
always throw something random that makes no fucking sense out there just to throw them off their game.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's talking shit, say, "Shut up, bitch! You smell like hot dog water," and they won't know how to react to that. They're like, "What?
I'm gonna say that
And
now.
you might get their friends to like fucking like laugh at them and shit.
right.
They're like, "What are you talking about?" But that I think I'm gonna end the show. Thanks again for joining me on, guys. It was actually
thank you for having us.
so much fun having both of you on at the same time, dude. It was fucking great. 3 bunch of loud, fucking crazy motherfuckers.
Right?
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.
Take
Deuces. Oh shit!
Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. The yellow one.
That's no yellow one.
Yeah, it is.
Copy of.
Yeah, that one.
That was cool.
There you go. Fade us out, bro.
Dude, I think, you know how like after the last podcast.